Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Good morning, third graders. My name is Mrs. Nix, and I am so excited to be here with you and support you as you become amazing thinkers, readers, and writers. So today, I was thinking about all of the fun things that I might be doing over summer vacation, and you know what I decided? I think I might want to have one of these awesome activity books. And you're saying to yourself, how do I get one of these awesome activity books for free? Oh, it's super easy. There's going to be an address. It's going to pop up on the screen right below me. Jot that down. Send me a note. Let me know what it is that you are learning about in class, or maybe here on PBS in this classroom, or maybe it's just what you're going to be studying or what your plans are for summer. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to send you one of these free activity books in the mail. Just don't forget to include your address. Now, over summer vacation, what's another super fun activity that we can do? That's right, we can read a book, especially as third grade is coming to an end. I know that you are fantastic readers and writers, and so you may be thinking to yourself, when the school closes and I don't have the opportunity to check out a book from my school library, where could I check out a book from? You got it. You can go down to your county library because those are always open. And if you're here in Fresno Unified, we've got that app Sora, and it is going to be open all summer long for you to be able to check out your books. And in Fresno, we love to count down those schools that are checking out their books on Sora, and we give a little shout out here at PBS as to those top 5 schools that are checking out books. Let's check out and see who is in spot number 2 this week over on the board. Here it is, and it's Hidalgo. Excellent job, Hidalgo. We are so proud of our students over there. In fact, I think this is another new school that we have this week. So great job coming out in second place. So proud of you. Keep it up. How do you get your school's name onto our shout out board? All you do is check out those books using the Sora app. Okay, third grade, I've got 3 things that we're going to do today. We have our R-controlled vowel teams, our suffixes, and then we're going to finish out with context clues. To get us started this morning, though, let's warm up our brains looking at those high frequency words. We're going to read them, but remember in third grade, it's just as important that we practice writing them, using them in our writing, and we want to make sure that we can spell them correctly. So if there's something up here that you see that kind of catches you off guard, that's okay. Jot it down. Practice it. Put it on a Post-it note, and when you're brushing your teeth at night, you can practice spelling it there as well. Okay, here we go. Let's go through. Let's read them together. It's, jump, just, keep, kind, no, light, laugh, long, and live or live. Depends on the context, correct? Okay. Today we've got 2 words we're going to practice. We're going to do light, L-I-G-H-T, and laugh, L-A-U-G-H. That's kind of a funny looking word. If I'm thinking if I was in third grade, I probably when I was in third grade and maybe even 4th and 5th, was still practicing how to spell laugh because it looks funny. Kind of makes me laugh when I'm thinking about how to spell it, right? Okay, let's practice using them in a couple of sentences. You make me every day. And please turn off the before bed. Well, what do we turn off before we go to bed? We have to turn off the light. You got it. And what do you do every day? You make me laugh every day. That is so good. We want to have a lot of laughter. Okay, are we ready to start? Let's do this. So we're going to talk about those R-controlled vowel team syllables, and to just remind us of a rule. Every syllable has 1 vowel sound. And a vowel sound this week that we're practicing are the R-controlled vowel teams. So letters are vowel teams like AR, ER, IR, OR, and UR. We're looking for those in our words to be able to divide them into syllables. Let's practice a little bit. So coming over here, I've got a couple of words to practice with. So we all know this word, it's purple, right? But let's practice looking for that R-controlled vowel team. Do you see it right there? Do you see the UR? Excellent job. So there's one vowel team. And then remember another thing we've been practicing with syllables? That LE. That LE also is a vowel sound. So how many vowel sounds do we have in this word? We've got 2. So how many syllables are we going to have? You got it. 2. So we've got purr and pull. Excellent. And then over here, what do we have? So we've got, the word is, yep, later. Good. So we've got an A. Do you see the R-controlled vowel? Yep, right there. So we've got later. Later. Excellent job. This is an open syllable, so that A is going to say its name. You remember that from earlier in the year? Yes, you do, because you're so smart. I love it. Okay, let's go over and switch gears just a little bit because I want to talk about suffixes. Now, suffixes are those groups of letters that are found at the end of our words, and they can change the meaning of our words. We've been practicing them the last few weeks. So I'm going to mix them up today so that they're not in the same order, and we're going to go through and we're just going to read them out loud. This is something you could do at home. Put them on a flashcard and train your brain to see them. It makes it a little bit easier as you come across longer multisyllabic words to be able to see these chunks. Put some prefixes in, put some suffixes in, and practice them. Okay, so here we go. What do we have? Lee, good. Ness, less, good. Us, full, and I think we're back to Lee, good. See how quick that was? But that's going to help us to remember. Now, I have 2 suffixes today that we're practicing. Remember that our prefixes go at the beginning, our base words are in the middle, and then our suffixes go at the end. Now, our suffix able or able simply means able to. So when we add that suffix to the word argue, so that means that we're able to argue, then I'm going to, watch this, I'm actually going to cover up my E, because I'm going to drop, sometimes we drop our E. So we've got arguable. All right, so down below, we've got another word that ends with an E. We've got excite, and then we're going to add ment, which is the act of doing something. So the act of being excited is excitement. And in this one, it doesn't follow our rule. We're going to leave the E. So we've got excitement just like that. So very exciting, right? Okay, let's go through and practice some of this. So we've got, at the top, some of those R-controlled vowel syllables, and we're going to go through and practice some of them. We're going to read each sentence and underline the word with an R-controlled vowel syllable. And then we're going to write, and then we're going to just circle the R-controlled vowel syllable, okay? All right, we're just going to do those 2 things. So my dad is helping his friend restore an old truck. Do you see a word that has those R-controlled vowel team? Ooh, let's check out restore. Do you see it? It's right there. And then now it wants us to circle the vowel syllable. So let's circle that vowel syllable. In this case, it actually, you know what, I'm going to include the E because that can go in there. So we've got the restore is our word, and we're going to circle that vowel team. Excellent job. Let's do the next one. Okay, the circus was in town last week. Do we see an R-controlled vowel team? Yeah, right here. We've got the IR. So I'm going to circle the vowel team, and I'm going to underline the word because that was what was there. Excellent job. Okay, now down below, we're going to practice a little bit with those suffixes. Now we've got 2 of them. Remember, that suffix is that part of the word that can be added to the end of a root word or a base word, and that the suffix can change the meaning of our word. So remember that able means able to, and ment means the act of doing something. Okay, so let's look over here. It says, read the words with the Latin suffixes able and ment in the box. Match a word from the box to each meaning below and write the word on the line. Not all of our words are going to be used. So help me out. Let's read them. Movement, usable, excitement, and argument. Perfect. So the act of arguing is, what do you think? Yes, it's going to be argument. And you know what? I think we're going to just draw a line with it today because I want to make sure we have time. Okay, how about able to be used? Ooh, well here's my base word, use. So what am I looking for? Usable. That's right, usable. And how about our last one? An act of moving. Well, excitement or movement? The act of moving. You got it, movement. So that's a great strategy. When you know that you're running out of time on something, you can just draw some lines to it to try and figure it out before you write all of your things down, right? It's awesome. Okay, here is our last bit of information that we've been working on this week, and they're context clues. Now, an author provides context clues to the reader so that the reader can know possibly what a word that they may not be familiar with. And the author has different ways in which they provide these clues. Today we're going to go through, I've got a word that's underlined, fluid, and we're going to see if we can figure out what fluid means in this particular sentence. Okay, read it with me. Honeybees take a sweet fluid from plants called nectar. They use this liquid to make honey in their hives. Okay, so honeybees take a sweet fluid. What is it that they're grabbing? Well, look in our next sentence. Do we see a clue? They use this, what's the word? Liquid. They use this liquid. So there's my clue, and I'm going to put a little line under it because there's my proof, right? They use some liquid. So if I look down here, I have some choices. Is it a tool for cooking? Nope. Do I have a seed? It's not a seed. It's a liquid. And I know that because the author told it to me in the next sentence. So sometimes as you're reading along, if you come across a word that you're unfamiliar with, keep reading. Our authors will often give us a clue in the next sentence. All right. Third grade, I just want to say thanks so much for hanging out with me today as we're getting ready for school. I loved going over those R-controlled vowel team syllables, our suffixes, and then finishing off a little bit with our context clues, because this is the most important part, right? Being really good thinkers. It was great hanging out with you. Have a fantastic afternoon, and I can't wait to see you back here at PBS. Have a wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games